item.
Gina, look what I've got.
Nightclaw Judith, what is it?
I've got a guide on how to make that stitch to repair the dress, and a needle and thread.
By the great bat's wings! Thank you.
Noiramore Academy,
There we go.
one of Drakenspire's most prestigious schools with over
Drakenspire.
500 years of storied history. The current headmaster, Julius Claiborne, is a former general who runs our school with military precision and discipline. Our wonderful planet of Noivesse is home to a great many talents in resonetic abilities. And Noiramore's teachers are uniquely qualified in instructing such essential subjects.
Interesting.
But while we specialise in resonetic talents, our other subjects are not taught any less thoroughly, and every student is encouraged to explore their
What is
unique
that?
talents in our extracurricular programmes. Noiramore Academy guides our students to commit to their studies, keep
Really?
sound minds, maintain their manners, and most importantly,
Oh, she looks like
behave in a
Rarity.
manner befitting the reputation of our beloved institution.
She's cute.
Extortion, Miss Hovern. Is that really what you're up to now?
I wouldn't call it extortion, sir. I
We'll
simply
see.
told the cafeteria cook that I would keep the existence of his pet vermin on the down low if he provided me with an extra brownie or two at lunchtime. It was mutual exchange that neither of us had issues with.
Yes, Judith, that's extortion. Of course he had issues with it. Thank goodness I caught you in the act.
Well, why am I the one sitting here in this office when it's the cook who is keeping vermin pets?
I've already talked with Mr. Seabrook, Judith. It's dealt with. And more importantly, none of your business. What concerns me is you. Sneaking around at night, lying to teachers, extorting staff. This is a decidedly concerning trend. Don't you want to be a good example for your sister?
Oh, she has a sister.
Indeed. It must be hard enough for her to be younger than her classmates.
For the next month, you are not permitted to attend film club. Do you understand, Miss Hovern?
But, sir, I won't be able to see any movies outside of that club.
Hence why it's a punishment. Miss Nunatak will check that you aren't seen there.
I'll make sure of it.
Judith, head back to class, please.
Good old Seabrook didn't rat me out, it seems. Brownies weren't the only things I asked him for. Apparently, one of his old classmates from back in the day was really into puzzles. He set up some kind of secret puzzle in the history classroom years ago, and Seabrook never figured it out. Let's see if I can.
Geez, no wonder she got in trouble with the headmaster.
During the Onyx War, various battles were fought in the Inked Wastes. Some were relegated to land, others underground in the caverns, and many on the Inked Sea. Our fiefdom, Drakenspire, went head-to-head against the fiefdom of Northburg in a horrid conflict spanning 4 years. It irrevocably changed our fiefdom forever.
Never
Miss
heard of
Cabrera.
a fiefdom.
No drawing in class. Can anyone here tell me why the Onyx War was instigated? Miss Landerhoof?
Yes, ma'am. The Onyx War was started due to Northburg spies sabotaging our resonetic ring production process. Northburg took advantage of this to sell their own rings in order to gain the kingdom's favor.
A good
Ugh.
summation, Miss Landerhoof.
Can't stand characters like that.
Can anyone else tell me why it was the Inked Wastes that were chosen as the fateful battleground?
The Inked Wastes is between the two fiefdoms. Plus, it was where we mined our ore for the rings.
Excellent, Mr. Strumps. Now, what is it about the Inked Wastes that make it a particularly terrible place to fight a war? Miss Acre?
Oh, yes, Miss Grimsby. Well, the Inked Waste is a nasty, nasty place, full of horrid creatures that will gobble you up and suck out all of your blood. Oh, and of course you can't forget to mention the surge, which will suck you down into his deep depths.
Oh, I
and fill
just
your lungs
noticed
with
this. The
tar.
teacher's
Its
missing her
tendrils
horn.
digging deep into your brain until...
That's quite enough, Miss Aker. Oh, quite enough. Our
wonder
unit
what
this
happened.
semester will be all about the Onyx War. Since it is the most recent major conflict in Drakenspire's history, we will be studying it in depth. And speaking of which, you may have heard tell that a new science teacher will be joining us this year to replace Mr. Mason. His name is Mr. Bagshaw, and he actually worked in the Research and Development Division of the Drakenspire Army. I'm sure he will have plenty to share with you that can enhance your education. Anyway, I am now giving you the rest of the period to work on the papers I assigned to you yesterday about the instigation of the war. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Dismissed.
Gosh, this woman seems so nervous. I wonder what happened to her
The
horn.
note Seabrook gave me says history classroom. Page number equals number of cave hounds times number of windows plus number of desks.
Okay. Page equals number of cave hounds times number of window. Okay. I didn't know that.
Guess I'll give the textbook shelf a look.
Use WASD, the mouse to move your camera, left click to interact. Okay.
Gina Wendigan,
Mhm.
resident drama kid. She was cast as a fluffbat in an upcoming school play and has been method acting for a month now. Her
Why?
obsession got even worse when she read through the Warrior Bats books.
Why?
She thinks they're actually accurate to fluffbat behavior.
So?
And now she's declared I'm part of her bat clan. Her antics can be weird, but she's a good friend. I've known her for a long
Oh.
time.
Hi, Rini. I know, but I'm recording.
That's Deacon Vespsha. He's good friends with Lydia, Gina, and I. His dad is a pastor in town, which means he's a bit too much of a moralist for my taste, but he's got a sharp tongue at times. He
Ugh.
fixed up the old treehouse we use as a clubhouse.
Mint ice cream is yucky. They always add too much mint.
A diorama of a typical crystal farm from 500 years ago.
We're
It's
out driving
considered
around.
good, honest work.
Really?
But if being honest means no money and a lack of indoor plumbing, I think I'll keep my tongue white with at least a few lies. An old plate depicting Queen Clarentia. I don't know why any royal would want food smeared all over an image of their face, though. Oh, come on, Judith. They're obviously decorative. Think.
Let's see. We're looking for a book.
That's Marisol Aker. She's a member of the Historical Reenactment Club.
I don't know if they can hear
She
you or
insists
not.
that she's a secret heir to the throne.
Who said they can't hear you?
Descended from a long-lost royal ancestor. She's also really into true crime and horror stories. Once, she was taken to the counselor for the amount of books she checked out on concerning subjects. Souls never hurt anybody, though. She's a good kid.
No. I'll get it later. Let's see, let's look at books. Here we go.
These were all recently published. Seabrook's friend went to school before the war, so I doubt any of these would work. I should ask the book sprites for help.
Oh, so that's what these guys are.
Before I ask them, I should figure out what page number I'm looking for.
Okay, hang on.
That doesn't sound right.
Hang on. Friend's clue. Inventory. Inspect. Page number, number of cave hounds, number of windows, number of student desks. Okay, what are cave hounds?
A very old tapestry depicting a lord and his hunting party.
Hang on.
It must have been some kind of status symbol, since they're hunting a Rathslodon. Those things can rend your flesh asunder before you even have the chance to soil your royal trousers.
1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3 hounds. Reggie's here. Oh, 3 hounds. And then the other part was number of cave hounds time number of windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 windows. Now let's look at the student desks. Okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 times. No, 6 times 5 is 35. Okay, let me see if I've got this right. I could be completely wrong, but we're gonna. Oops, I didn't mean to make her jump. So it's 30. Yeah, that's right. 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, inventory, inspect. So, number of cave hounds. So the number of the cave hounds on the paint on the mural was 3 times 13 plus 69. Well, let's see if that's right.
Before I ask them, I should figure out what page number I'm looking for. That doesn't sound right.
Secrets can kill, kiddos. Okay. Wait, there's 4! Oh, there's 4 of them! I didn't see this one in the back. 4 hounds. I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. I think it's just 1 page. I hate that it started out with math. Rudy's not good at math. She's just here to be cute. Excuse me. That is true. What? Sounds good. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. I think I got it. let's try this again. Let's see if it's page 70.
Before I ask them,
That still
doesn't
sound
sound
okay,
right.
There are 4 hounds. Chopstick, give me a second.
a picture of the biggest island in the Inked Sea. It's where the Onyx tribe lives. Miss Nunatak comes from there, I think.
Okay, hang on.
Before I ask them, I should figure out what page number I'm looking for.
Let's try this one.
Bingo.
Got it.
Hello, little guy. I need to find a pre-war history textbook. Maybe from around the 2190s?
Oh, these things are so cute. Oh, I found it.
Thanks. Without further ado... Huh. Interesting.
Jasper River.
A battle that took place way before the Onyx War, but it still involved Drakenspire and Northburg.
Something to do. Some of those images looked familiar.
Nicholas Strumps and Becky Landerhoof.
Landerhoof.
They and I aren't on the best of terms. Becky leads the school's historical reenactment club. She's a real stickler for accuracy.
Advanced
to an
history
obnoxious
for Drex
degree.
youth.
Nicholas is her boyfriend. He's a nerd about naval history and sea battles and the like.
Oh, that's why he's wearing the hat.
Becky hasn't talked to me in a while. Probably because of what I did at the reenactment. But I only did it because she needed to be taken down a peg. She should have thought of it as a favor,
The
really.
Sass. Okay. I think it's this?
This has got to be related to the textbook. But this scene shows a different battle. Though, looking closer at the paint, it seems like this table has been used for years and was painted over whenever a new scene was needed. Platoon... company? Ugh. I don't know how many soldiers those are. Maybe I'll have to ask someone for help.
Okay. For now, we're going to abandon it. We're going to have to ask some questions.
Lady Judith! Greetings!
Oh, I love
Hello,
Marisol.
Sol.
Might I ask if the film club will have the honor of your presence today? We are watching Murder in the Depths, a delightful horror reel that combines Fellmorian and Noivesse in directing technique. Additionally, I heard tell that real skeletons were used to depict the bodies of the murder victims.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, please refrain from informing any school staff of this fact. I do not wish to get into detention again for my interests.
I'm sorry, I just got into trouble with the headmaster. Can't join in film club for a while.
Oh, really? I'm simply crestfallen to hear such a thing. I do hope you may join us soon. A new batch of my skull-shaped cookies will be awaiting your arrival.
Deathly delicious, as you always say.
Indeed, I do.
Let's ask about the historical
What's
reenactment
going on
club.
with the reenactment club? Becky still won't talk to me.
Oh, are you planning on rejoining? Because, to be entirely honest, Lady Judith, I do not believe you will be allowed.
I'm just curious about what you're all up to.
I see. Well, our next grand reenactment is happening in a few days' time. It will be one of our biggest yet, covering the land and sea battle of Westlane on the 25th anniversary of the Onyx War's beginning.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, Grimsby mentioned that. And I think she said that non-club students are encouraged to join, since it's so big and educational or something.
She's trying to
I
find a
know I
loophole.
can't become a club member, but I could probably help out a bit in this one, right?
Lady Judith,
Oh.
you know that I cannot approve you or not. You would have to talk with Becky.
That surprised me.
I have to. She was the one who started everything.
Are you sure her slights against you were reality rather than simply perceived?
I know what I saw. I can read people.
Not all books are of the same language. Other languages exist, and one person cannot know all of them. As a person who holds precious friendships with the both of you, this continued feud hurts my heart. Pray,
Do you think
consider taking the
Judith
first
needs a
step
Care Bear
to end
stare?
it.
She's got a good point, Judith.
What are you reading there?
An autopsy report, that's all.
Where did she get an
Autopsy?
autopsy report?
Of who?
Baroness Belladonna Lattimore, a death from 30 years ago that many would consider suspicious. I'm continuing my studies of famous deaths in order to increase my likelihood of becoming a forensic pathologist someday.
She's so precious.
That is
I
my
love
backup
her.
career plan, if my status as a true princess is never officially acknowledged.
Marisol's
anyway.
officially my favorite
So
character.
you're trying to solve a cold case. Have you gotten any leads?
Some things I find unusual, yes, but nothing that hasn't been already noted by famous doctors. Besides, my specialty is in cadaver forensics. I'll need a detective's mind to piece together the entire mystery. Perhaps you might assist me in that sometime soon, Judith, since you're so good at mysteries and all.
That does sound like a good bit of fun. We'll keep that in mind.
I really love Marisol. She's just a precious baby. I will protect her at all costs. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Judith, hey, have you finished the paper yet?
Naturally.
Ha! Well, I'm just a tad worried about getting it done on time. Especially because I'm just not getting it.
Really?
Mrs. Grimsby's teaching style is, well...
Atrocious.
I was going to choose a kinder word, like...
Hang on, I want to check to see how long I've been...
That's the meanest thing I've ever...
Where is it? Okay, 3 hours. I'm good.
Teach about a war when she gets queasy over just mentioning death or blood. She's definitely skipping out on some important stuff. Can you summarise the cause of the war a bit more clearly for me?
Okay.
All right. Don't tell me I never did anything for you. The fiefdoms of Northburg and
Fiefdoms.
Drakenspire
I like that name.
have been at odds for hundreds of years, ever since they were first established by brothers with bad blood between them.
Oh,
Our
so they're like
fiefdom of
sister fiefdom.
Drakenspire was known for the production of excellent resonetic augmentation rings. This was due to the high-quality ore mined from our territory in the Inked Wastes. These rings rose our standing with the king, drawing the jealousy of Northburg. 25 years ago, however, many rings were found to be dangerously faulty, to the point that some who used them lost their resonetic talents altogether.
Oh my gosh.
A misinformation campaign was launched that said it was due to Baron Lerick of Drakenspire pursuing cheaper mining in areas with ore tainted by the Surge. Royal investigations were launched. In the meantime, Baron Nayrath of Northburg offered to sell his own rings and provide medical assistance to the affected fiefdoms. The king began to favor Neirath and granted him the right to mine in the Inked Wastes. Soon, however, the king's spies revealed the truth. A double agent, supposedly working for Drakenspire, had manipulated documents to direct miners to the tainted areas,
My
making
gosh.
it look like Baron Leoric had ordered it. Once the truth was revealed, tensions between the fiefdoms skyrocketed. Leoric,
The Skander.
furious, mobilized his troops and marched upon the Inked Wastes, intent on taking his mines back. Neirath sent out troops in response, declaring that he still had legal rights to the land. A battle began. The initial conflict was very bloody, very quickly, since Drakenspire's citizenry were incensed at Neirath's actions. The fervor of combat led to some of the Northburg miners to be killed in the fray. Since they were civilians, Northburg's soldiers fought back with a similar anger. Meanwhile, the king was mad with Leoric for engaging Neirath, since the investigation was not closed, and he'd bypassed royal authority by sending out troops. As such, the king did not take sides, leading the fiefdoms to engage in combat exclusively with the other, as other fiefdoms were not permitted to become involved. The
Interesting.
war lasted for 4 years and was fought almost entirely in the Inked Wastes. The area was already known for its strange, twisted evils, horrid beasts and the infection of the surge on the land.
surge.
Brutal bloodshed and new types of resonetic weaponry only twisted the place further. One can only be glad we were born after it was all over, eh?
Huh. I think I'm getting it a bit more now. Thanks, Judith.
No problem.
You mentioned resonetic weapons affecting the land. Did those help or hurt the surge? Oh, and what happened to Lord Neirath after the war?
This whole unit is going to be about the war. You'll learn that stuff soon enough. And if you don't get it, I'll drill it into your skull, knucklehead.
Ha ha. Thanks.
Okay. Who can I ask?
Nightclaw Judith, I need your help.
With what?
Well, my wings are that of a warrior. They are strong and my claws are sharp. All good traits of a warrior bet. However, well, sometimes I can wield them a little clumsily. And, I ripped a small hole when I was swooping past this dress.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Gina, this dress is 500 years old.
Oh boy.
I know. If Grimsby sees, I might get kicked out of the school. But I've built my roost here. I can't get kicked out. As a
I also
fellow
love
member
Gina.
of the Nightclaw clan, I am formally asking for your assistance, Judith.
It looks like the dress uses a particular stitch here. I don't know how to copy it well enough to pass Grimsby's inspection.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a curse word in battle language. I need to watch my tongue.
I'll try to find someone who could help. This sounds like something Becky would know.
Thanks, Nightclaw Judith. You are a valuable member of the clan.
Okay. See if she'll talk to us. I don't know if she will. Yeah, I think these are all just NPCs.
Becky, Nicholas,
What do you want?
nothing. Can't a friend just greet a friend without coming across as needy?
Huh, friend. Right. Leave us alone.
Nicholas, I need to talk to Becky.
She's right there.
Why should she help you with anything?
I don't need help. This is Virginia, not me. She accidentally tore a hole in the dress over there, and I'm gonna stitch it for her. But I don't know how to do those fancy old ones. Again, this isn't for me, it's Virginia. You know she's too shy to ask people outside her clan.
Yeah, that's true. Becky?
For Gina, here.
At least she's helping.
I studied that dress a while ago. What seam was torn?
Looked like the part with the lace at the bottom.
Easy enough fix as long as the lace wasn't too frayed. Use the stitch in this book on page 27. Give Gina my regards.
Man, she really hates Judith. What did you do, Judith? I want to know. But first I'm going to fix this and then I'll get Nicholas's help. Inventory, sewing book, equip, give item.
Gina, look what I've got.
Nightclaw Judith, what is it?
I've got a guide on how to make that stitch to repair the dress, and a needle and thread.
By the great bat's wings! Thank you. Can you help me repair it? I'm afraid my claws would only tear it more.
Sure. Watch this.
Use your mouse to make your needle... Okay. Alright, so... Hang on, you start here? Go here. Okay, and then... Start here. I think... Hang on, I think I did that wrong. Okay. Start here, go all the way up. Go down. Then go over. No, that's not right. Okay. So 0 to 1 goes here. Three. 4. 5. 6. I think I got it. Okay, then all the way up. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Hang on, I'm gonna start it over one more time. Yes, okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm getting the hang of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it! I'm so proud of myself.
There you go, all repaired. Grimsby shouldn't know the difference.
Thank you once again for your help, Nightclaw Judith. May the great bat, leader of our clan, bless you this day. And may your catch of earnings always be juicy. Here, take a lunch coin.
Thanks, Gina.
I really love the voice acting in this. Okay, now we gotta ask Nicholas about the battle board.
Leave us alone.
Okay, are they...
Nicholas, I need to ask you something about the military.
Huh. Becky, did you hear something? You know, I am feeling pretty darn hungry today. Maybe, just maybe, if I had an extra lunch token. my ears would clear up.
Okay. Equipped. Give item.
Here's a lunch token. Now spill your guts, war geek.
Bribing me, I see. Fine. What's your question?
I need to know how many soldiers are in a patrol, a platoon, and a company.
Basic question. Hardly worth a lunch token. But I'll take it anyway.
Oh, you're slimy.
In Drakenspire, the average is 20 men per patrol, 40 men per platoon, and 140 per company.
Guess the reenactment club can teach useful things
I got
sometimes.
the stitch. Don't worry, Sushi.
Rich. Real rich. Buzz off.
Use the book as reference to place the soldiers. Okay. 20 men for patrol. Platoon is 40. And a company is 140. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Now this one I might need help with. Barracks. There were 2 Northburg patrols on the far west. Company. A company. Oh, there's a hint. Okay. Let's see. A patrol was 20 men. They said 3 barracks on the River Peninsula. So the company was 40 men. There were 2 Northburgian patrols to the far west. 2 of them. Okay. Guarded the beach. So a patrol was 1 platoon guarded the beach, and a platoon is 140. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hang on. platoon is 40. So that'll be 2. Okay, there were 2 Northumberland patrols. Company resided there. The platoon is 40. I might have to look up how you figure this one out. Give me a second. Patrol. See if I can maybe find the... Is there a picture? See if I can find... Here it is. I think. Okay, let me see. I'm watching a video. Okay, wait. I think I just... Okay, so I think I got it. Okay. Alright, let's see if I got this right. I think I did. That goes there. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Let's see. Okay, and then the rest of you guys are up here in the corner. watch the rest of the video real quick. This one's hard. Oh, I see. Okay, I need to move this. Come here, you. Looks like this person was having issues with this puzzle too. Dragonspire, there's a company. A base at the top of the mountain. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I was about to say, I think my game had frozen. Come on. Why can't I reach this one in the corner? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's see. Oh, okay, so this guy's gotta go here? Wait, nope. To there. Hang on, I'm staring at the solution. Okay. Pretty sure I have it right. Hang on, let me check chat real quick. Maybe I need to move them over? You know what? I think that's it. I think I gotta move them over. Yes! I got it! Ooh.
There we go.
How do I get those?
What do we have here?
creation of Noiramore Academy started as a twinkle in Catherine Noiramore's eye. Okay.
I'll have to get up there to investigate. But Grimsby will object if she sees me. Maybe I can get someone to distract her.
Judith?
What are you doing?
Sketching the window. I've always liked it. I want to build stained glass windows in my church one day.
Your church? Don't you mean your dad's church?
I used to want to take over for my dad, but now I've been thinking of building a church
like a deacon
of my
at
own
a church.
once I go through seminary college.
Already got your life planned out for yourself, huh? You're only 13, Deacon. Lighten up a little.
Don't you have any dreams for yourself when you're older? You're not going to be exploring the school and frustrating the teachers forever.
I mean, technically, I could keep doing both of those things if I became a teacher myself.
You? Dreaming to be a teacher? Doubtful.
You got me. Though, I'd say my current hobbies would lead to a mean career in detective work, no?
That sounds more like you. Detective Hovern has a nice ring to it.
I can already imagine it, printed on the frosted glass door of my one-room office in the city that never sleeps.
Should we talk to Gina?
Nightclaw Judith, how might I assist?
There you go.
Gina, can you do something for me? I need you to talk with Grimsby for a bit. Distract her, so I can do something.
Of course, Nightclaw Judith. A clan always helps their own. I'll do it right now.
E. Okay. It was E, wasn't it? Battle board. High jump. Holding the E while aiming, press. Okay. Oh, I see.
Lady Noiramore, the
She looks
woman who
sad.
founded the school. Her family remained the headmasters for 500 years until the Onyx War. As a whole, where her pupil is... good old number 2.
Alright. Yeah, don't you love this art style? It's amazing. And I love the character designs so much. It's a very creative system, and they the person who made this also did really good with the world building.
Cracked it. What's this?
More gems. Leader of the pack. His collar must match the procession of hunt.
So I need to put these gems somewhere.
I think I know where.
A statue of a cave hound. They don't have eyes, since they live in deep caves, and hunt using echolocation. Additionally, they are very good boys.
Hygienics. The order of succession. Red, green, purple, blue, green.
A statue of a addition.
Okay.
What do we have here?
Okay, already got that one.
I'll have to get up there to investigate. But Grimsby will object if she sees me. Maybe I can get someone to distract her.
Okay, let's see.
A very old tapestry depicting a lord and his hunting party. It must have been some kind of status symbol, since they're hunting a Rathlodon.
Red,
Those things can rend your
green,
flesh asunder
purple,
before you even have the chance to soil
blue,
your royal trousers.
green, red.
A knight's helm. Some helmets try to offer protection for the horn, but that ends up blocking waves needed for combat. Besides, most healthy horns have natural current barriers that work almost as well as armor anyway. Lydia Cabrera. Artist and big-time sports fan. She mostly likes paint, but I've seen her make art pieces out of anything she can get her hands on. Both she and I don't get along with the teachers too well, but she has the advantage of being an artist. After all, it's hard to stay too mad at the girl who will draw the school holiday card designs for free. I've known her since last year.
Should I talk to her?
Hey Jay, what's the damage?
Banned from film club for a while.
Bummer. We just got a copy of Murder in the Depths too.
You did?
Yep. Hopefully they won't return it to town before you see it.
Almost makes me regret being such a delinquent. Lydia, I need to do something that I don't think Grimsby will like. Can you distract her for me?
I'm all for doing stuff she doesn't like, but I'm kind of busy carving here.
Fashion about 500 years out of date.
Let me look at my the walkthrough I was using, just real quick.
A statue of a cave hound. What are you doing?
Carving chalk. Wanna help me?
Why would I do that?
I want to make a whole set of carved chalk to give to David below me on the lake ball team. I think he'd, think it's neat or something.
Her entire arm is covered in
Lydia,
paint.
David is like 4 years older than you.
Which won't be a problem when he's a famous lake ball star in his mid-20s. Might as well make sure he knows my name before he gets famous and all. So, are you gonna help me or not? I'd do it myself, but he's leaving for hours and I want to give it to him before then.
I don't really want to get my gloves dirty. Can you give me a lunch token?
Ugh, sure. Come on.
Fine.
It's just
Great,
chalk.
here's the knife. Just try to match the 3 I've already made, okay? Chip off the sides.
Oh, I found out this game. I found it on YouTube, and then I found it on Lurk It. Okay, do the sides. I messed it up again. Dang it. There we go. I think it looks pretty decent. Oh, jeez. Lurk It is a place where you can get free games. It's basically like the people who put the games there get free publicity. Hey, Sushi, can you put the, like, code in the chat, please? I've played some pretty cool games. Some of them have not been fantastic, but, you know, they're free. And you also don't get in trouble if you're, like, saying, oh, I think this game isn't, like, you know, perfect. I messed up. Who doesn't love a free game? The only thing is you do have to match some sort of like requirements. So some of them you might not be able to get. I was very happy when I got this game. This is like right up my alley. I love games with a mystery.
These look fine.
Fine?
Yeah, here's a lunch token for your time. Treat yourself.
Thanks.
Okay. I think I gotta talk to Marisol again. No. What do I do with the token? I was right, it is the hound.
A statue of a did. You mentioned getting into detention at one point. What was that for?
Have I not told you of that incident? We knew one another, I believe. In the library's radio room, I and several other students had met up to share our favorite radio shows. I turned the channel to my personal pick. As it went on, a few of the students seemed to become quite frightened. The librarian came in to check on us, and when he heard what we were listening to, well, he immediately took me to the headmaster's office. Unfortunately, I was banned from turning the channel ever again.
Aw.
What exactly did you have them listen to?
A series detailing the stories of serial killers. A tad graphic, I must admit, but also rife with educational content.
From what I remember, this classroom's construction was sponsored by one of Drakkenspire's ladies. She was modelled after her most loyal companion, who ended up getting her killed when he angered a Eidolon on one of her hunts. A statue of a cave hound.
Okay, hang on. Let me try something again. Oh, duh. I'm dumb. All right. Okay. Okay. The other green will go here. The red there, red. I did it! What are those?
Just like the tapestry.
Hi, Jake. I'm glad you finally were able to solve one of my puzzles. I pulled a lot of effort into this one. I made that collar myself and managed to slip it on the statue just before our history teacher arrived. Anyway, I think this will be the last puzzle I'll get to make before graduation. It's been a fine few years growing up in this school, and I'm real glad I got to spend them with you, my best bud. Since you won't be getting out of this joint until next year, I hope you'll use some of that time to finally solve some of my other puzzles too. Anyway, here's what I found. It's some kind of blueprint of a door that leads to a secret passage. I haven't figured out how to open it just yet. Was too busy finishing this puzzle before graduation, but it's probably got to do with the glass pattern on it. I'm looking forward to learning about it, what's behind it next time I see you.
Seabrook will probably want to see this.
Okay.
A bit pathetic he wasn't able to solve this puzzle, really. High King above. Now this is interesting.
Passenger door.
Considering how old this parchment looks, there could be something incredible behind this door.
Her eyes widen.
I've got to find it as soon as I can.
School time.
Calling
Time
all
for lunch.
students to the entry hall. All students to the
nope.
entry hall. A new teacher is arriving to the school.
Reading the new teacher.
Please line up in formation flanking the entry doors, and let us give him a warm Noiramore welcome.
Noiramore.
Ah, and here he is. Come now, children, follow me. 2 straight lines.
Oh, I saw this in the trailer.
Noiramore Academy guides our students to commit to their studies.
I
and
think the
most
Kickstarter
importantly,
is over, but I'm
behave in a
pretty
manner
sure they
befitting
got
the reputation of
it
our
fully
beloved
funded.
institution.
Sneaking around at night, lying to teachers, extorting staff? Is that really what you're up to now?
He set up some kind of secret puzzle in the history classroom years ago, and Seabrook never figured it out. Let's see if I can.
I cannot wait for this full game. Like, I'm already loving it.
I'm a visual artist. Words bore me.
Squeak, squeak, squeak! That was a curse word in bat language.
Mrs. Grimsby's teaching style is
Atrocious.
What do you want?
Lady Judith! Greetings!
They say she was going insane before her death, that she thought the Onyx War would be the end of the world.
The Inked is a nasty, nasty place, full of hard creatures that will gobble you up and suck out all of your blood.
I'm really enjoying this music too.
Miss A. You may have heard tell that a new science teacher will be joining us this year, and he actually worked in the Research and Development Division of the Drakenspire Army.
The new teacher's gone missing. Do you think it was the Beast?
The Beast? Who's this guy? Ooh, super mysterious. I already like him. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to play this full game. I had so much fun with this. Alright. Alrighty. We're gonna switch to something else, but man, I really enjoyed that. I cannot wait to play the full game. I'm so excited. Alright. Where is my... How long have I been streaming for? Okay, hang on. I'm going to set a timer, and I'm going to go back to Wildflowers because I need to work on... I think I might stream a little bit tomorrow too, because I also have to work on an episode